Ladies and gentlemen, The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom has been out for a few weeks now, and everything is perfect. In my opinion, it is the greatest Zelda game of all time, and everything is going accordingly, or is it? There is a conspiracy brewing here. Something is on the horizon. In this video, we're going to break that down. My name is Robot Joe and I am your host as always. Let's go ahead and get started. First, I just want to say this video is kind of satire, kind of not, because there is some truth to this, but I'm kind of joking about it, but it kind of makes sense. I feel like Tears of the Kingdom is causing Joycon drift. Let me explain. The first thing I want to do is show you what Joycon drift is if you're not aware. If you have a Switch, you're probably aware. As you can see right here, Joycon drift is when you move your Joycon and then it doesn't respond correctly. So you may press right and it may not go all the way. You may not even press it and it may move right by itself. But you can see right here, Joycon drift is just the Joycon gets worn out and then it just kind of doesn't work the way it's supposed to. Now, to start breaking down the conspiracy, I was curious, what is the Joy-Con that breaks the most? The issue seems to affect the left Joy-Con controller, which tend to be used for movement in most games. That makes sense. You kind of walk around in like a first-person game or a platforming game or whatever. You normally move and walk with the left Joy-Con. So that's the one you're using the most. That is the one that is going to be affected. I've had Joy-Con drift, luckily only one time, and it was the left Joy-Con, and it was when I first got my Switch and I was playing Breath of the Wild years ago. Now we understand what Joy-Con drift is. And I'm starting to build my argument that the left Joy-Con stick is normally the one that's affected, although the right is affected too. But I'm just saying, for the sake of this conspiracy, the left Joy-Con is the one that is normally affected. Nintendo says they don't like Joy-Con drift, and they will repair it, but they're happy when you go and buy a set of new Joy-Cons, right? Everybody always talks about how well the Switch has sold. Nobody ever thinks of how good Joy-Cons themselves have sold. In Tears of the Kingdom, we have a new ability called Ultra Hand. This is when you merge and fuse items together to build new objects, cars, whatever. Awesome, fun time. This is pretty much all I'm doing is just building shit in this game at this point. So just an example, you attach it. Now how do you unattach it? This is probably my least favorite thing in the entire game. Well, to unstick something, you have to shake the shit out of the right Joy-Con. You just see right here, it's gonna show you to shake it, and that's how you do this. You shake it and it unattaches. So we're gonna attach it, rebuild it up, shake it, and that's how you unattach it. You cannot tell me with a game like Tears of the Kingdom that's being played every single day, non-stop, that this is not going to cause Joy-Cons to be worn out exponentially faster than they normally would. You attach it, cool. Then we need to unattach it, you have to shake the shit out of the right Joy-Con. And I was thinking, man, maybe that's the only way they could do it. You have to remember, this is Nintendo and the Zelda team. If you've played Tears of the Kingdom, you realize that they have thought of every single thing possible. You cannot tell me that there was not an easier way to unattach stuff in this game. For example, when we look at our options, we can rotate the object by using up and down on the D-pad and holding R. We can cancel with B, or we can unstick by shaking the right Joy-Con. I pressed other buttons to see maybe if they had other effects, and that's why they couldn't do it, but guys, imagine, just 1 second with me. Instead of shaking the right Joy-Con, what if we just clicked it in? What if we just pressed A? What if we just pressed X? What if we hit R and L at the same time? What if we hit ZR and that unattached it? Wow, look, I just solved the problem. We don't have to shake the right Joy-Con anymore, and you can just press a single button. Nintendo, Zelda, whoever, they thought of everything else. I know they had to sit at a table and think, how can we unstick it? How can we make it not stick together anymore? Maybe we make them shake it, and that ruins some Joy-Cons, and they have to go buy more Joy-Cons. Yes, you can replace the Joy-Con yourself, and also you can send it to Nintendo to get fixed, but honestly, the majority of people don't know that. We have casual gamers, little kids, playing Mario Kart and shit. Oh, mom, my Joy-Con doesn't work anymore. It's okay, we'll just go buy you a new pair. 80 bucks, boom. It doesn't make sense to me that they thought of everything, and this is how you unstick objects in Tears of the Kingdom. 1,000,000% I'm standing behind the argument that this is going to cause Joy-Cons to be damaged faster. What do you guys think? Am I just making all this up? Is there any truth to this argument? Like I said, this is kind of satire, but there is truth behind it. In the comments below, let me know your thoughts and opinions. My name is Robot Joe. If you enjoy gaming news, gaming stories, and Nintendo Switch content, then you're in the right place. And guys, if you could please hit a like and subscribe, it would mean the world to me. We are almost at 1,000 subscribers. You guys know me, I'll see you soon with a new video. Peace out.